I've never played a Granblue fantasy game before. I don't know why, I've never found the opportunity to. Yet, Granblue Fantasy Relink is one of my most anticipated anime RPGs of 2023. Admittedly, this is actually one of my most anticipated RPGs of 2022 as well, before it was delayed, and 2021 before that. But I mean, like, let's not get into the surplus of delays that this game has suffered thus far, because what is most important is that supposedly Granblue Fantasy Relink, the co-op action RPG, is coming to PS5 and PS4 this winter. Not just that though, but there have been 2 new playable characters introduced into Relink. These are characters that did not exist before. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the new characters. We're gonna go ahead here and take a look at the trailer as well. This is the final trailer before the game launches, with all of the overhauls, all of the characters. This is the final form the game is going to take. Before we go ahead and take a look though, I wanna take a moment here and thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. You guys allow for me to continue to push out videos like this, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough. Also, if you have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream there every weekend. I'm gonna be streaming there today and tomorrow. Now, this blog post was made over on the PlayStation.com website during today's PlayStation Showcase, which a lot of people were actually kind of underwhelmed with the PlayStation Showcase. Curious question, leave a comment down below whether you thought the PlayStation Showcase, this is the first showcase that has been held in I think like 2 years, right? Was underwhelming for you as well. I know a lot of people did actually say that they were fairly disappointed in the selection of games, and the selection of games more so that were cross-platform compatible between PlayStation and Xbox as well. We had an opportunity to bring our community up to speed on Cygames' upcoming title, Granblue Fantasy Relink. Finally, the day when fans around the world will be able to play the full game on PS5 and PS4 is coming in winter 2023. And here is the trailer. Oh man, it looks so, wait, hold on. There are furries in the game? Dude, there are furries. They're like fox people. Oh my god. Dude, that is great. Oh my god, the scenery is beautiful. Abilities look really good. Jesus. I feel like this is an HD though, like, this is 1440p apparently.
Let's heat it up.
It's time.
Get him, guys. Our best.
Dude, the characters in this game look insane.
Tempest Blade. Ice Tissue.
Seize the dead. Showtime. Gale Burst.
Holy shit. She touched my hand and gave me all the power I need. Wait, what did that say? That's available worldwide on PS4 and PS5 this winter. Just this winter, 2023. Not more specific than that. Honestly though, that trailer looked really freaking good. Like, that is how you do a trailer. Now if you compare that trailer to Tower Fantasy's PlayStation announcement, which was so horrendously caught up. Yeah, there's a severe difference in quality there. Now, Granblue Fantasy Relink takes place in the Sky Realm, where myriad islands float in a great blue expanse. The protagonist, joined by a scrappy little dragon named Vern and a young girl with mysterious powers named Lyria, sails for Estalucia, a fabled island beyond the end of the skies. Along the way, they meet a colorful cast of characters, adding kings and misfits alike to their ragtag crew. And the scenery does look really good. Like, I genuinely hope we can reach every area in the distance. The events of Relink take place in Zega Grande's Skydom. In this corner of the world, islands are guarded by powerful creatures known as primal beasts, and winds carry tales of a secretive organization known as the Church of Avia. Through their adventures, the protagonists unveil a web of intrigue reaching far beyond the borders of Zega Grande and engage in battle for the fate of the Sky Realm itself. I wonder, the Church of Avia, I wonder if it has some kind of relation to everything being in the air, because, you know, avian birds. I don't know if I'm just overthinking this. Granblue Fantasy Relink is an action RPG where some of the most thrilling combat unfolds during co-op mode. And this right here is where I'm hoping it excels, because Mrs. 69, we love playing cooperative RPGs together. The Tales of games provide us with a lot of opportunities to, or before Tales of Arise anyway, both control our own characters and kind of contribute towards the overall outcome of encounters, during which up to 4 players engage in quests and battles together. The game's newest trailer showcases just one way in which characters with different skills and weapons can synergize. In Relink, every enemy and party formation has its own strengths and weaknesses. The key to victory lies in working out how these pieces fit together. However, that doesn't mean players will be charging the battlefield alone outside of co-op. In single player mode, the CPU controls the other 3 members of a party, providing vital support. So then I wonder, if you're playing 2-player co-op, are there 2 party members that are then controlled by the AI, and then 2 players that are controlled by actual human beings? Or is it going to be 1 player controls 1 character, the other player controls the other character, and then the party then consists of a maximum of 2 players? I hope they elaborate on that, because I'm curious. And at the same time, I read this, it says players will not be charging into the battlefield. Clearly, they have never seen Mrs. Stix play a video game before. She is the most aggro, the most tunnel vision person I've ever seen in my life. She sees nothing but red on the target. It's true.
I can hear you.
I know.
I'm gonna be here till you finish.
Well, now I feel awkward, because I'm gonna sit here and be like, ooh,
Good.
that... Okay, I'm gonna put my headset on so I can't hear you. Okay. In all seriousness, though. I feel very awkward. You know, she actually kind of reminds me of Jean from Genshin Impact. But at the same time, I feel like every knight character in RPGs is always a blonde character. I don't know why. The heart of Granblue Fantasy lies in its characters. Currently, we've announced 16 fighters, slated 16 characters you can recruit, and none of them are obtained through gacha. That's crazy. Each with their own playstyle and intuitive controls. From a combo-based dual blader to a long-distance gunslinger to a broadsword wielder whose heavy strokes must be timed out perfectly, Relink is something for everyone. Find a character that appeals to you and slash or shoot or hex your way to victory. Below are the roster of additions introduced in the latest trailer. I thought it was her, Zeta. Zeta's fiery personality is matched only by her combat style, nimble and dynamic. She dances around her foes, devastating them with the magical spear Arvis. And then Vasaraga. Vasaraga's massive bulk makes him near impervious to so he's a tank character. He charges the battlefield like Mrs. Stix, mowing down foes with Great Scythe Grynoff. Many fans may already be familiar with these two, as they're both playable characters in the fighting game Granblue Fantasy Versus on PS4. There are still more characters and game features coming down the pipeline. There are going to be more than 16 characters total. That is crazy. Granblue Fantasy Relink for PS4 and 5 is scheduled for worldwide release winter 2023, and I like how the female main character here, because you can play as either a male or a female. I like that the female main character here, like the male is in the middle, but the female here, both the females are more of a main focus. Now, Granblue Fantasy Relink, I feel like is going to be a phenomenal game. I'm hoping, at least. And it is, again, one of my most anticipated anime JRPGs of this year. I cannot wait to play it, but winter 2023 is kind of vague. It's still several months away. Nevertheless, it cannot come soon enough. Now, if Granblue Fantasy Relink is not your kind of game, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be of more interest to you.